Welcome to a small Christmas special from Oceanic Seafoods with me, Chef Alex. And today we're going to be cooking a couple of simple little appetizers for your Christmas gatherings. So we're going to be making a smoked haddock arancini and we're going to be doing some prawn on toast. I just want to show you the simplicity that is to make these dishes and the rewards you get from making them yourself. It's so much better than the shop bought stuff and you know you can do it. And if you follow this video, cook along with me, you can wow your Christmas guests. So please enjoy, Merry Christmas, and let's do this. To begin with, we've got our ingredients here for the arancini. Going to start with some really good shellfish stock. Shop bought stocks are the way forward now if you're cooking at home. They're absolutely delicious and they save you hours and hours of your time. Going to bring that stock to the boil, and then we're going to turn the heat off and slowly place the fish into the pan. Remember what I said there, the heat is off. We're going to let the fish sit in there for around 10 minutes. By this point, the fish is cooked and we're going to save that liquor to make our risotto. Now we're going to melt a healthy amount of butter in the pan and we're going to add our sliced leeks. Going to cook these over a low and slow heat. We want these to be cooked to absolute perfection, nice and soft. Then we're going to go in with our risotto rice. We're going to cook this out for a minute or so just to get everything going in the pan. Keep everything moving. You don't want anything to stick to the base of the pan. Now for the main important thing with the risotto, keep adding your stock bit by bit and wait for the liquor to cook out. It is a slight labour of love watching over it, but believe me, the end results are so worth it. Keep adding and stirring, adding and stirring. This is going to cook for around 15 minutes. We're going to go in with cheddar cheese, Parmesan cheese and lemon zest. And we're going to flake the fish into the pot as well. Throw in some fresh parsley. And then the diced butter is going to go in bit by bit. And this is going to give you a silky smooth risotto. If you wanted this for your tea, that's obviously a good tea to have. But it's Christmas, so we're doing party food. So we're going to cook this out and then we're going to let it chill. Really important to let this chill properly. I like to spread it into a thin tray and then place it in the fridge till it's cool. This just means when it comes to the balling stage, it's going to be a lot easier to work with. The warmer the mix, the sloppier the mix. Spread it on the tray as thin as you can, whack it in the fridge. Now it's time to get on with the prawn on toast. Guys, this is so easy and so much better than any of that stuff you buy from the shop. In the blender, we've got our prawns, parsley, garlic, ginger, and an egg white. We're going to give that a little blend so it comes into a paste. That's literally it. That's the topping for a prawn on toast mix. When it comes out, you're going to use a Marie so you get everything out of the blender and it should look like something like this. Now I've placed some sesame oil onto this bread and brushed it out. I'm going on with the prawn mix. Make sure you get a good amount on there, get it to all the corners, make sure it's fully loaded. You want your guests to think you've just come back from a holiday to Shanghai, and believe me, when they eat this, if it's done properly, they will. Now I'm just brushing it with a little bit of egg wash and then we're going on with the sesame seeds. Guys, you've all eaten prawns on toast before, you know how much sesame seeds is needed. And then look at that. Job done. Now we're going to pull out the risotto from the fridge, see how it's the right consistency to boil up. We're going to boil it all into equal sizes. You can wait if you want, but let's face it, it's Christmas, so you don't have time. Get it all boiled up as evenly as you can, and then whack it back in the fridge so the balls firm up even more. Once the balls are firmed up real nice, I like to put in a little tiny cube of cheese, so you get that melty in the middle. And we're going to go flour, egg, and panko breadcrumb. And then my oil's at 180 degrees Celsius, and we're going to drop very carefully the risotto balls in there. Keep these turning, keep an eye on them. It takes around 7 to 8 minutes. Just make sure you keep looking at them. Obviously, depending on your oil temperature, it can go up and down, so just keep an eye and make sure they're nice and golden brown. Once you've removed these successfully from the pan, I'm going to go in that same pan with the prawn on toast. Bread side down first. Cook it for about a minute and a half before flipping over very gently. You don't want any oil spray back here. And then this side, you need about 2 minutes. Again, keep checking it. Make sure your sesame seeds aren't burned. You get that nice golden brown. Now we're going to finish the arancini with some lemon zest and parmesan. We're going to plate up probably with a glass of bubbly. Please enjoy. Have a great Christmas.